What's going on, guys? Pixelated here, back at it again with another video. Today we are looking at some of my latest pickups. I don't really categorize my pickups by week or month because I'm just a regular human being like you guys and don't buy things every week, although sometimes I do. That's a lie, Pix. Remember those months you dropped like 3 videos every week with a different sneaker in each one? Hey, how about you shut the fuck up and mind your own business? Okay, relax, that was a while ago. Don't expose me. Anyways, surprisingly, none of my pickups are sneakers, except for one, which should be kind of obvious if you've been keeping up with my channel. Nonetheless, I'll go over it. A few of you might have already seen some, or all of these pickups if you follow my Instagram. I threw up a little snippet on my Insta story about them. I'll put it up right here. If you want to see more content like that or just dope sneaker photos, be sure to check out my Instagram at illumahaunt1. With that being said, let's get into it. My first pickup is right here. It is the Kith Classics logo tee in light blue. Since the start of June, I believe, Kith started this campaign where every Monday they release a Kith Classics logo tee. The first tee was a sand color, which I completely missed out on. I really like that color, but I feel like I have too much sand anyway. Not like in my room or anything, but you like sand colored stuff. You know what I'm talking about. The second was the light blue color right here, which I managed to cop, and a few more have dropped after that, but we'll get into that in a bit. Now the tee cost $55 US, I believe, but with shipping to Canada, it came out to like 75. Plus we get dinged for customs once it gets here. Generally, this kind of purchase isn't worth it to me because I pretty much spent 120 Canadian dollars on a t-shirt, maybe a little bit more. However, well, I mean, the quality is nice, of course. I can't show you guys how nice it is through a lens, but it is probably the thickest tee I own right now, or the thickest tee I've ever owned. This is going to last well over 69,000 washes, so it makes up for the cost in that way. It's also a really nice color. I want to say it's a typical baby blue, but there is a little more of a powdery tint to it when you see it in person. I haven't worn light blue like this in ages, mainly because I grew out of it. I used to wear it tons as a young one since I was a huge fan of the Denver Nuggets, but I might try to style this with different pieces I own if that's something you guys want to see. Let me know in the comment section if it is. My second pickup is yet another Kith Classics tee, this time in light pink. I'll be honest with you guys, I thought this was going to be much more pink than it came out. When I read the color and it said light pink, I was like, cool, it's going to be pink, but it's going to be light. Boy, was I wrong. This is barely pink. It looks like it could be white under dim lighting, or like it's already been washed 69,000 times before they sent it to me. This isn't pink, Ronnie. This is overcooked salmon. I'm just messing around. I'm glad it's not regular pink. Sometimes a regular pink is just too saturated and gets difficult to match with. This is almost a mix between pink and sand. It's something unique that's not too overbearing on the eyes. I ended up buying two. One's a size medium, which is the one I'm going to keep, and one's a size large. These do fit pretty big. Like the size M is a sandbag on me. I probably look like overgrown Dobby the house elf in this. This goes for all Kith Classics tee though. The light blue one is just as big. If you do plan on going for the next one, I think there's only one drop left. I would recommend going down one size if you want it to fit properly, but if you like a roomy, comfortable, and oversized fit, definitely don't size up. Your true to size should be just fine for that. Also, super thick, high quality material, just like the light blue tee. All of them are the same quality across the board. I bought two of these instead of one this time around just so I could feel better about the fact that it cost me half the price to ship, since shipping cost me the same for two tees as it would have just to ship one tee. I know what you're thinking. At the price point of the tees plus shipping plus customs, sure, you split the shipping per tee and end up saving a theoretical $10, but was it really worth it? Well, let me tell you something. Sometimes you just make a snap judgment when you're on a product that sells out about as fast as it's uploaded, so no, it wasn't worth it at all. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't follow my lead when it comes to stuff like that. Hopefully I can find someone who wants it, or if not, I could definitely gift it to a friend or family member who enjoys it. On to pickup number 3, probably my most controversial pickup. It's the sneaker sacks. If you saw my previous video reviewing these, you'll see that I got flamed quite a bit for them. Truthfully, I can understand the hate. In an industry where style and design is priority, these aren't the best looking thing at first glance, but anyone who's been in unexpected situations like going on a trip and not knowing where you're going until you get there will understand the value in having these versus carrying an extra pair of shoes. And for those saying that's what Vans and Converses are for, sure, but you're still ruining a pair of sneakers that you could preserve the lifespan of. In a world where you have to use resources from the earth to create products like those, it's only fair we respect that and allow things like these to last as long as they can. It's weird to say things like that because I do have a little environmentalist side to me, and as a sneakerhead, we all know that owning multiple sneakers is a little unnecessary, so why not take every advantage we can to not be wasteful? Anyways, that's another rant for another time, and for those saying I might get into some legal issues thinking the video was sponsored, no, the video was not an ad or sponsored. I just like the product and the concept behind it, so I reached out to the company. I really appreciate having these as a backup for those unexpected situations. If you're looking to get a pair, check out their website, www.sneakersacks.com, and feel free to use my discount code PS10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Last but not least, my final pickup are these Cloud insoles by @HefeLux. These are super cool. I haven't seen something like this before. If you're familiar with the Adidas Boost technology, I'm sure everyone is at this point. These are insoles that are made of pretty much the same material. They came with this little Boost ball that is made of the exact same material. I don't know if they're still shipping them out with the Boost ball. I got these when they first came out, so maybe it's for the people who purchased on day one. But yeah, these are insoles that are made of pretty much the same material. How accurately they demonstrate the properties of Boost is yet to be determined. I clearly haven't used them yet. I haven't cut them out to my size, but I have them in hand and have pressed down on them, and I can tell you that they definitely feel like Boost. You can see that it's a bunch of Boost-like pellets mushed together, just like a Boost midsole. It's much thinner than a Boost midsole on an Ultra Boost or an NMD obviously, or any other Adidas Boost shoe, save for the Trail Boost. The layer of Boost in those seem pretty thin. There are a few shoes that I own that I've deemed somewhat uncomfortable after wearing them around for a while, so it'll be fun to try these out in those. I will be making a full-on review on these as well, just for you guys, so stay tuned for that. That's about it for these. Boost ball is actually pretty bouncy. I thought it was just gonna be a little mushy, you know. And bonus pickup. This was the pickup I was talking about. I'm pretty sure most of y'all could have guessed. I was able to cop the Yeezy 350 Zebra V2s. I made a video showing my friend's pair. I was going to record a review of mine as well, since it's from the restock and hers was from the original drop, but I feel like that might be a little redundant. And lastly, I wanted to talk about these newly releasing Ronnie Fieg sneakers. I'm not going to go for them, so I thought I'd just talk about them since I'm usually into his collabs and whatnot. His new sneaker dropping is a collab between New Balance, Dover Street Market, and Ronnie Fieg. It's the New Balance 574 Sport. If you know anything about New Balance, you'll recognize that the 574 is a legacy model of theirs. The Sport is a revamped version of that, as they added their new fresh foam midsole to it. The sneaker is releasing in 3 colorways: an all black, all gray, and a blue, light blue, olive green mix. I personally like the blue, light blue colorway the most, the triple black, then the gray right after. Don't get me wrong, all 3 of them are nice, but I have the Haven Ultra Boost for a triple black sneaker and the reigning champ New Balance 530s for an all gray pair, so the light blue looks most appealing to me. The coolest part of this collab though is that all the pairs come with 28 removable and replaceable Velcro end logo patches. This means that you can take out whatever color end patch is on there and replace it with one of the 28 options you'll have out of the box. I think this is a unique feature that you don't get with most sneakers, and based off the pictures alone, it looks like they have a quality suede with a decent brush to it. I think this is truly a nice shoe in general, a great classic silhouette with a modern upgrade, and the novelty and freedom of having replaceable end logos in multiple colors can be appealing to many. With that being said, that's the end of my latest pickup video. If you took anything from it, please hit that like button. I'm curious about what you guys thought about any of the pickups or things I talked about, and please subscribe for more juicy content. Catch you later. Pixelated out.